Some guns, are literally universally approved by everyone because they're fantastic. However, not every firearm is excellent. Well, in this video, we will show you 5 guns only dumb idiots carry. Continue watching till the end because these are the guns you should avoid. 1. Diamondback DB 380 pistol. Some things have to alter when you shrink a handgun from conventional 1911 dimensions to something that'll fit comfortably in your pocket. If correctly designed and made, the final pistol will fit nicely in your pocket while still fitting your hand well enough to protect yourself. The Diamondback DB 38 is a single-action, striker-fired semi-automatic pistol chambered in. The 380 ACP performs a good job of meeting the traditional needs of a pocket handgun, but it's far from perfect. Pocket pistols are designed to be as tiny as possible so that they may be concealed. In general, the smaller the pistol, the smaller the caliber, and the less powerful the cartridge. This means they're a fraction of the size of huge semi-automatic pistols commonly used for concealed carry. While a modern 380 ACP concealed carry pistol may suit the hand of an elf, it'll be too small for you. Although the Diamond DB 380 is a small compact, almost anyone should be able to shoot and operate it. This compact pistol weighs only 8.8 ounces with its steel side and barrel and polymer frame, but it has a 2.8-inch barrel, almost an inch longer than most popular pocket revolvers. The grip frame on the Diamondback DB 380 pistol is longer than necessary from front to back. The cartridge is 3080 ACP and the back strap is arched. Both of these characteristics aid in filling the hand. The grip features a pebbled, grainy surface on the sides and 8 rows of rather aggressive dimples on the front strap, resulting in a surface that's rough enough for effective grip control, but not so rough that it catches on clothing when carried in a pocket. Except for the tiny assembly catch that fits in a pair of small dimples on each side of the frame, the Diamondback DB 38 side has no extrusions. There is no external safety, and the slide does not return to the open position once the last bullet is shot. Front and rear cocking serrations on the slide are not really serrations, but rather unidirectional, wave-shaped scallops. Sights aren't that terrific as they're on most real pocket handguns, but still it's not a perfect gun for everyone. Both the front and rear sights are black, with the rear dovetail mounted and the front pinned. Windage may be adjusted on the rear sight. Each side of the rear sight notch is a little white dot, while the front blade has a huge white square. 2. Smith & Wesson CSX. The CSX is a compact designed specifically for deep concealment and close combat. It has the same dimensions as the M&P9 Shield Plus with a 3.1-inch barrel, 4.6-inch height, 1-inch width, 6-inch length, and 19.5-ounce weight. But it feels smaller in the hand and would be a good fit for pocket carry. There are 2 features that stand out. First and foremost, the CSX is a single-action hammer. According to S&W, engineers were able to construct a slightly smaller gun with single-action internals than with a striker system. The gun lacks 2 more visible features due to the same minor design limitation. Have you noticed that there is no optic cut or rail? That was no accident. Although such features may one day be added to the CSX line, they don't complement deep concealment. The CSX's design is simple. The angles, curves, and transitions are all smooth and deliberate. The single-action trigger on Guns and Ammo's test sample performed admirably. When the blade safety extending from its flat face is compressed, it hinges and transforms into a flat, short-shoot trigger. It had a strange reset feel to it, with a little hitch when it returned forward. The CSX comes with 2 magazines, a flush-fit 10-round magazine and an extended 12-round magazine. The gun is just okay. It is hinged and becomes a flat, short-shoot trigger when the blade safety protruding from its flat face is compressed. It had an odd reset feel with a small hitch in it as it returned forward. 3. Remington R51. It is Remington's replacement for the 100-year-old Remington Model 51. The Remington R51 is an inspired design. Its ray gun appearance, all-metal build, and ergonomic features such as front strap checkering, lazily arcing slide serrations, recessed grip panels, and prominent sights are a welcome departure from the brutish designs of the Glock period. It's free of snags while not looking like a dehorned version of itself. The gun is little. At the time of its release, it was the rifle that everyone coveted. A compact, slender single-stack and a non-mouse gun caliber that outperformed the Glock 26 in concealment but fell short in capacity. However, 7+1 in a package. In the present era of double-stack, Micro 9 P365S and Hellcats, the size is a non-starter for defensive use. In the action, there's a lot going on. Running the slide on the Remington R51 is like rubbing a bag of dimes against a bag of marbles. While a fixed barrel that also serves as a recoil guide rod simplifies the top end, the amount and complexity of the elements located in the grip is astonishing. It's not a lifesaver, and the fabled Remington R51 isn't worth a couple $100s for someone looking for a nice gun. 4. 410 revolvers. The 410 revolver sold incredibly well when it was first introduced, but do these firearms have any use? These firearms gained popularity mostly as a result of deceptive marketing. As indicated by the marketing of 410 revolvers and the language of its supporters, these guns were purchased and sold with self-defense in mind. Their marketing emphasized the revolver's versatility due to their ability to chamber 45 long Colt as well as 410 shot shells. Despite its huge frame, large cylinders, and short barrels, 410 revolvers were advertised as being easy to carry. While they're certainly more compact than any other 10 caliber handgun except for Derringers, they're absolutely bricks in comparison to modern CCW choices. While some people can and do efficiently conceal heavier firearms, they're simply too huge for the average person. Compromises in concealment and comfort may be more understandable if 410 revolvers had various advantages that compensated for their weight, but they don't have any defensive applications. The 410 revolver quickly garnered a following of loyal carriers after being advertised as a versatile, compact yet lethal weapon. The notion was popular enough to inspire the development of defensive 410 loads designed specifically for use in handguns. While 410 buckshot can undoubtedly be lethal, it lacks the spread to achieve the hit probability advantage of larger bore shotguns. 410 slugs are also less effective than 45 LC slugs. As a result, even if you carry a 410 revolver for self-defense, its ability to chamber 45 LC will always make that caliber the best choice in firearms of this type. Given that there are far superior defensive handgun rounds available, it begs the issue of why someone would choose to carry one. When it comes down to it, a 410 revolver is always a better choice for self-defense against other humans. However, it's worth noting that there are other risks besides humans. If you utilize a 410 revolver for concealed carry or home defense, it's probably time to upgrade. 5. Derringers. Derringers may appear enticing because of their small size and concealability, but they have several inherent problems and restrictions that make them unsuitable for self-defense or practical use. Derringers' limited capacity is one of their most major limitations. Most Derringers have a 2-shot capacity, which means they can only contain 2 rounds of ammunition. This drastically limits their usefulness in high-pressure situations requiring many rounds. Reloading a Derringer can be time-consuming and inconvenient, putting the user at risk in a life-threatening scenario. Derringers are frequently chambered in lesser calibers like 22 or 25 ACP. While these calibers are appropriate for plinking or target practice, they lack the stopping force required for self-defense scenarios. Because of their low energy and penetration, these rounds are less effective at swiftly incapacitating an attacker. When your life's on the line, you need a firearm that can deliver enough force to properly neutralize a threat. Derringers have a lot of recoil due to their small size and lightweight design. The recoil can be excruciating, especially when shooting heavier calibers. Derringers are also inherently imprecise due to their short barrels and absence of sighting systems. This combination of recoil and low accuracy reduces the chances of accurately hitting a target, which is critical in self-defense settings. Derringers frequently lack current safety measures present in other types of guns. Many Derringers lack a trigger guard, increasing the possibility of accidental fires. Furthermore, due to their compact form and lack of a hammer block or transfer bar safety system, they're prone to accidental firing if dropped or mishandled. When selecting a firearm, safety should always be a major priority, and Derringers fall short in this aspect. While Derringers may be appealing because of their small size and concealability, they have numerous fundamental drawbacks that make them unsuitable for self-defense or practical use. The low capacity, insufficient caliber selection, recoil, accuracy limitations, and safety concerns much exceed any potential benefits. When selecting a pistol for personal defense, it's critical to prioritize dependability, stopping power, and ease of use, all of which Derringers lack. Did this help you save money? Then consider subscribing to our channel for more informative videos. And hey, have you watched the video 7 revolvers that'll save your ass every time? Go check it out. We'll see you all there.